Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you a video of me getting one of the snipers gold. I did have to go into Terminus to do this, mainly because the LW3A1 Frostline requires parasite kills, and in Liberty Falls you cannot get parasite kills. They just don't spawn. You can, however, get vermin kills and parasite kills if you need those in Terminus. As you can see, I need a couple more crits, and then I need the special camos, and then I can work on the gold. So I'm gonna do that all in this video. At the end I'll have my loadout if you didn't catch it right there on that quick little preview that it had. And while going through this video, I'm also going to be going over like some tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So right off the bat, you'll notice that I'm trying to take out that zombie before he takes out the trooper. I do it right here, and that's mainly because you can get extra XP, extra money at the beginning of the match if you can take out the zombies before the soldiers get killed, so that way you can take out the soldiers as well. In the beginning, I'm not too concerned with going for my kills with the weapon, because I know that's going to come in time. In the earlier rounds, the knife is really great. If you pack a punch it, I've tested this, that thing, it doesn't fall off. I mean, it starts to take 2 shots, 2 hits for armored zombies, but even past round 100, I was one-shotting the normal zombies with the legendary Pack-a-Punch 3 knife. If you put on, what is it, Napalm Burst, you can literally one-shot the manglers with melee macchiato and everything, buffing your melee, and you can just hit them in the cannon and you can one-shot them. So just, you know, a little piece of advice: always get the 100 points from the perk machines. You know, that's very helpful early on. Right here I kind of messed up because I was reloading when I went through the door, so I wasn't able to kill that guy before the zombie got the kill, but it's okay because all we need is 1,000 to get to this next door. So we open that up, we get our 100 points from the perk machines. And going through this video, there might be some strats that I use that maybe you're unaware of, or that you might like to do differently, and that's fine. Everybody has a different play style of zombies. I've been playing zombies since World at War, and I'm just a huge fan, and this zombies was, in my opinion, a lot better than a couple of the last attempts at zombies. You know, Vanguard to me wasn't that great. Modern Warfare zombies in Modern Warfare 3 was different. It was fun, but overall they just didn't release enough content to keep me engaged. You know, it took me a month to get bioluminescent, and there was nothing for me to do afterwards. Okay, so right here you see I shoot the pool balls to get some more essence, and really we're just going around the map, or we're trying to get some points. I'm not using any glitches. I'm not going to use the boat pile up glitch. No god mode. You know, the good god modes have been patched. There's still the frenzy guard glitch going on. You do require another player to help you get into that. You know, that's also good for camo grinds, but you don't actually need it. Just wanted to show you guys that you can definitely farm these camos easily without it, with your friends, without your friends, you know. Here again, just trying to stack up enough points to turn the power on. You know, nothing really out of the ordinary. So some of you guys might know me from, you know, Diablo videos lately. I've been heavily playing Diablo for the Diablo 4 for the last year. That calling card that just popped right there did not show, but it was for my sight, because I only needed a few more kills while aiming down sights with that reticle for the optic. One thing to note is I was experiencing a lot of crashes on PlayStation 5, and I finally figured out what was crashing my game. It seems like Treyarch Activision have fixed it, but some of these calling cards, when they were supposed to pop, they were actually freezing my entire console. Sometimes it would do a mini freeze, and then it would catch up, but then it would tell me in the left corner that I've connected, and then it would tell me in the top right, round such and such has loaded. But the calling card would never show. And at first I didn't know what was causing the freeze, but after multiple times of freezing, going to high rounds on Liberty Falls, it was always when I completed a challenge. And the way that I finally figured that out, I was on round 188, and I loaded in, and I had just unlocked the augments for, what was it? PhD flopper / slider, because I turned it into the sliding one, and I was going for the kills for the calling card. And as soon as I got to the second tier, kill 50 with flopper, it immediately froze my game. And unfortunately I loaded in on round 188, so because I loaded in and disconnected, technically froze on the same round, it didn't autosave, because you have to complete a round before you can save and quit again, or before the game will, save your progress if you get disconnected. So because I did that all in the same round, when I loaded back in, it said I had no save file. So that was unfortunate, but it's okay. Alright, so we're finally down here to turn the power on. Again, I'm trying to get points, so trying to go for those crits. Obviously I need the crits to finish the camo so I can start working on the special. And if you guys are unaware, for this particular gun, after you do your 2000 crits, you need 300 kills while it's pack-a-punched, and then you need 30 parasite kills, and then you can work on the gold. And the gold challenge is just kill, I believe it's kill 10 enemies rapidly 15 times, which that's easy. We go get our loose change right there. And here you're going to see me contemplate using the boat glitch. Like I thought about it. So I backed this boat up. I'm going to shoot it, make sure that it was smoking. But then I realized, I was like, I don't need it. I'm just going to play this map normally and show people that, it's not as bad. There are a few times where I make some dumb decisions and I lose my quick revive, because I do have the Dying Wish augment. And if you guys aren't familiar, what that does is, instead of dying or taking lethal damage, you go immune for 2 seconds and you just like stun all the zombies around you, but then it removes your quick revive, and you can only do that 3 times. So spoiler alert, I lose my quick revive by the end of the match. 2 times I just made a dumb decision. 1 time I legit don't know if I could have got out of it. It was the amalgam that ended up pulling me into a group, or I was getting smacked by a group and then he pulled me in. Here I was, there's a double points there, and I don't know why I didn't see it. I think I moved the box in front of it and then I didn't even care about it. I might go get it later in the video, I'm not too sure. But you guys will see my strat for doing this. I try to focus on the SAM trials. They help out a lot. I was able to get, wrenches to help me tier up my weapon faster. I believe I had legendary before round 20, and that's always going to help. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of zombie content from me, let me know down in the comments. I don't mind live streaming this. It's just when I was doing Modern Warfare 3 zombies, doing my camo grinds and whatnot, I didn't really get a lot of views, a lot of interaction, just because there's so many people, playing the same games, that they're going to go and gravitate towards the people that do have more viewers or more subscribers or just more content in general of the game. But like I said, I've been playing this game, zombies in general, I've been playing since World at War. Huge fan, for the most part. I believe right here, yeah, my buddy had sent me a message so I'm actually responding to him through PlayStation on the round switch, because I loaded into a regular match, not a solo match. That way, in case any of my buddies saw me online and wanted to jump in, they could have, but nobody did. So I was able just to grind out my camos and exfil and get out of here. So we do need parasite kills. Unfortunately, I still needed the crit kills first to unlock that special camo challenge. So I believe none of these parasite kills are actually counting. And the snipers are really strong. In case you guys haven't used them yet, especially in combination with Deadshot Daiquiri, they can carry you easily into the 30s. You know, triple pack, one-shot kills. The manglers, you can actually just shoot them in the head, break their helmet, shoot them again, they're dead. I believe in this run, I use dead wire though, because the amalgamation is weak to dead wire, which, you know, you'll see the element on an enemy when you shoot them, and they're weak to that element. For instance, manglers are weak to fire. If you have napalm burst, you'll see all the fire icons every time you shoot a mangler with it. The abomination is weak to fire and toxic damage. If you have brain rot or napalm burst, you'll see that the element pops up on the enemy when you shoot them. And the amalgam is weak to electricity, so that would be dead wire. I'm assuming that Treyarch is going to bring back the other elites and specials, like for instance the mimics. I expect them to make a return. The disciples, and the mimics are weak to cryo freeze or frost damage, ice damage. Alright, so there's the purple tiger camo. So that was the 2000 crits. So now I can start actually working on the 300 kills with pack and the 30 parasite kills. But like I was saying, the disciples are weak to dead wire, electricity. So even the shock charge is gonna, you know, stun them and allow you to do some extra damage to them. Yeah, here we're just chilling in the bottom. Right now I'm just stacking points, enough to go get dead wire, eventually jug. And one of the main reasons I do like this map is because Deadshot Daiquiri is on the map. And I do know that there's the mini Easter egg on Liberty Falls where you can get a free Deadshot. Or you can wait till round 25 or use some gobble gums. Like, there's multiple ways to get it. However, most people aren't going to be able to hit those bottles in the time that you have to do it without missing a shot unless you have a scope, like an actual sniper scope. Even this scope right here probably isn't close enough on the zoom to do that. So doing it in this map is just so much easier to me. Yeah, so right now I have enough money to go get Deadshot. Gonna go grab that. I'm not doing any like side Easter eggs or the main quest in this particular video. I've already completed the Easter egg on this map. I did it, you know, after round 51 and got the calling card for that. I've already done the Liberty Falls Easter egg, and then me and my buddies did the under 30-minute Easter egg. So, but here you guys are gonna see, so there's one zombie on the map that's real, and all these other zombies that spawn that have the purple eyes, just in case you guys didn't know, they don't count as round enders. As long as you don't kill that main zombie, this round, you know, we'll just keep spawning zombies without flipping the round. I believe I accidentally do kill him though, but you know, no worries, because all we have to do is get some crouch kills. This area up here is really good to hoard. You'll see me use this area a lot, just because it's still on the map and I don't have to go to the island or go to the other boat, you know, and then come back to do stuff, because I knew this game wasn't going to be a high rounds. It was just strictly to get my challenges. The reason I have Frenzied Guard on right here is I'm actually still trying to get some calling card challenges for the Prestige 4, where you have to use your field upgrades and get kills. There we go, got the legendary. And boom, see right there, we already got a blue tool, so that saved us 1,000 salvage. So the 900 salvage that I have right there is just gonna bank up for me to go get it purple. So I really enjoy doing those challenges. I don't know if this is true or not, but it seems like even if you don't want what's in the chest, drop it. Because when the chest despawns, it feels like I'm getting the challenges or the trials to spawn in faster. And that could just be, you know, untrue. I'm not too sure. It's just, it feels like that when I'm playing. Especially when I'm playing in a group and people don't get their rewards. It just feels like, man, where's the trial machine? It's been like 4 or 5 rounds and I haven't seen it. So, again, don't quote me on that, but I just feel like even if you don't want what's in it, you should always drop it on the ground so the chest disappears. And if you're playing with teammates, have them do the same so the chest just disappears. Alright, so you can see right now with the Deadshot, it's so much better. Even though we don't need the crits, it's still more XP and it's more points. So that's just going to help us get everything that we need faster. Now, I was testing that Frenzy Guard glitch, so I have Turtle Shell on my jug. I do not recommend Turtle Shell. I know a lot of people run it. I don't like it. If you get smacked from the front, you take full damage to your health. That's actually one of the reasons I go down later in the video, is because Turtle Shell's on, instead of having when my plates break, it stuns zombies. Because the stunning zombies, whenever an armor plate breaks, you know, you get a 3 plate, that's 3 chances for it to stun, and that can really get you out of hordes. Whereas the turtle shell on your back protects you on the back, and that's it. You get smacked from the front in a horde, you're going down pretty quick. And I forgot to change those augments because we were doing the Frenzy Guard exploit, if you want to call it that. A lot of people will say it's God mode. It's not God mode. A lot of YouTubers just do clickbait stuff because everybody else is. You know, they say, oh, it's God mode. And it's like, but you can die. So that's not God mode. True God mode is what we had in Liberty Falls. As long as you stayed in there, you were, like, literally, you could not die. Here we go with another legendary. I thought about getting the Casimirs, and then you'll see I realized, oh, I didn't pull the rewards out of that chest. So I wanted to make sure that I went in and dropped that Casimir on the ground. I know Casimirs are better than decoys, but I just decided to rock the decoys. I don't even think I use it utility-wise except for hoarding up zombies and getting some kills with my Frenzy Guard active, but wanted to make sure I dropped that. Now we're going back through, picking up some salvage. And yeah, at this point, I believe I'm ready to go back up for Speed Cola. The order I'm getting my perks on this map is normally what I always do. You know, I go for my Pack-a-Punch. I go for Deadshot, Jug, Speed, Quick Revive, and then Stamina Up. I don't really use any other perks on this map, or at least when I'm using, you know, certain weapons. Like if I'm using an explosive weapon, of course I want PhD Flopper for the explosive resistance. But one thing that I've noticed is when you're going for crit kills, you don't want Elemental Pop, because that's going to take away, it's going to give you kills, but not crits. And it's taking away zombies off the map that you could have gotten more crits on to finish your stuff faster. If you're going for high rounds or just playing for fun and you don't care about the camos at all, yeah, Elemental Pop is good. I just feel like you don't need it. Melee Macchiato, I hardly ever get anymore. I finished Opal on both of my melees. I will tell you that the shovel, I hate it, but I grinded through the shovel and got it opal. I love the knife. As I said before, that thing is a one-hitter quitter for a long time. Alright, so here I am not getting that full power because I was so close to having my Frenzied Guard up that I wanted to at least attempt pop it first, then get it. So as soon as my Frenzied Guard is over, I'll have it back. So I didn't waste, all that progress that I already had towards my field upgrade. There you can see it's ready again. And I'm not hitting the box. Don't need to use any other weapon but this one. I run around with this in my fists for a while. So we got another trial. I'm gonna go do that. I think. Okay, yeah. Here I'm going for quick revive. And I could have just opened that door, but being that I already have 3 perks, I wasn't sure with the door cost if I would still have enough to buy the actual perk. And then we get our loose change.
When it comes to urgent care, I put the emphasis on urgent.
Here I realized that, oh crap, all the zombies started spawning on me. Luckily, I took enough out to have enough to open that door, and it was a cheaper door than I remember, so I could have opened that door and got it, and, been able to escape easily. And here, you're really going to see the power of having Deadshot Daiquiri on the sniper. It's an amazing combination. The snipers, in my opinion, are kind of broken right now. I wouldn't be surprised if Treyarch, or Activision, or whoever's in charge of nerfing and buffing things decides to do that. I don't know why they don't just separate it and do it in a multiplayer only, because who cares about a PvE? But I guess it's to keep people playing longer. I don't understand why the nerfs in multiplayer also affect zombie weapons, but it is what it is. I don't think that's ever going to change as much as we want it to. But yeah, there we go. There's another legendary reward. And boom, now we're already purple rarity on round 12. So again, that saved me another 2,500 in salvage. So that 3,050 that I have right there is now getting stacked towards me getting legendary. And it's just one of those things. If you guys do these trials, it's very helpful early on. Later on, maybe not so much, because you'll probably already be set up. But even then, you have the chance of getting ray guns, perks that you may or may not have, tools, even pack-a-punch crystals can come from those. It's been rare, but I've gotten many. I say many, but I've gotten a few of the Pack 1 and Pack 2 crystals. I've never seen a Pack 3 crystal in there, though. So yeah, here we are, round 13, purple weapon, pack-a-punched, 4 perks, with salvage to spare and money in the bank. So we're doing pretty good. We're already on our last 2 special camos before we can start the gold process. And I don't know how it works on PC with Deadshot. If it's just a headshot multiplier, or does it aim your mouse right? I mean, I've never played on PC, at least not for zombies. So I don't know how Deadshot actually works on there, if it aims directly for the head. But then again, I think for the most part, from what I'm told, it's just easier to aim for headshots anyways on controller. So, excuse me, on PC. So I don't know if it does that lock on like you're seeing me do. I always ADS and then shoot ADS, kind of like a quick scope, because as long as I'm in the vicinity, it's automatically going to go for the head instead of the chest, or where I'm aiming. It's always going to snap to the head. It's almost like aimbot. And there we go. There's the sniper rifle mastery. The issue is, if you guys are familiar with zombies, the third sniper rifle, when you pack a punch it, it becomes explosive. And that's the one that's taking me the longest. Like, I've mastered the gun, but I still have to get all of the crits for the camos. Like, I've got enough kills for the mastery badge. And that's why you saw that I just got the sniper mastery. But I still have to go back in with it unpacked and get a whole lot of crits. So I think I'm going to do a lot of round 11s, exfil. Like, get as many as I can before round 11 and then exfil and then repeat the process. Because when I upgrade it, I can get crits, especially if the zombies are by themselves. But when you have a horde of zombies and you crit one, it may go through and crit a couple, but it's going to blow up your whole horde. And you end up getting sucked into a high round game because you're killing, 20 zombies with one shot, but you're only getting one crit. So it just makes everything takes longer. So I decided on that gun, I am definitely just going around 11 and then exfilling and not even upgrading the gun at all. And then just going to repeat the process over and over until I finish that gun. But this gun and the SVD are amazing. I prefer this one over the SVD simply because I believe it does more damage. It feels like it does, especially in the higher rounds. Alright, so now we're going back to another trial. Another SAM mastery, which luckily that was also one of my daily challenges. And this one is going to be hold the area.
Confident that you can hold your own. I will observe and cheer you on.
And I was glad that I did this on round 14 and not, higher, because this is a great area to just run the zombies around, because all you're doing is really holding the area. Of course, I'm still trying to get some kills for my other camos, but when the amalgam comes, amalgamation, whatever he is, when he comes later, you'll see that it's just when you have a horde and him, things can get a little crazy depending on, if he pulls you in or not, pretty much. Because he takes off quite a bit of health. He ignores armor plates completely and just takes off health. And if you're already low health when he grabs you, yeah, it's over. That's why we pick up Quick Revive with Dying Wish Augment. So if that happens, which again, spoiler alert, it happens. That way, you don't really have to worry about, like, if he was here right now, man, it would have gotten pretty hectic. But you see, it's easy just to train the zombies around, get some kills. Always, look before you decide to run when you're turning the corners. Like right here, I'm kind of like scoping out where the zombie's running and where's my gap to run through. Cut some angles. If you're really good with the Omni movement, you can do some sliding. And then there's a Quick Revive that I can't equip. It's unfortunate, but hey, I wanted to make sure I had Quick Revive first. And I see a lot of people go after stamina up immediately. You can walk faster than a lot of the zombies can run in the early rounds. In the higher rounds, yeah, you definitely want stamina up for the super sprinters. But at round 15, I'm walking faster than they're running, so there was no point of me getting stamina up as far as for this particular run. It's definitely a perk I recommend you getting for high rounds, for Easter eggs. But it's not one of my priorities, I could say. And here I misjudged how many zombies I actually had left. I'm still going for, I can't remember the name of the medal. One of them I know is fully charged. That's where you kill 25 zombies after using a field upgrade. But then there's also one for the Frenzy Guard that I'm trying to do. And I'm not sure if I even had 10 zombies right there to get it. Yeah, I did. Main tank. That's the one. So my apologies, I actually played that right. Because I'm trying to get those main tank medals, the fully charged medals, and that's all going towards calling card progress. There's a lot of calling cards that are still bugged, so I just go after the ones that I know are working. If I see progress on it, then you know I try to knock out multiple things per run. Just makes it a little bit better. You get more XP, and then that way you're closer to the 100% zombies challenge calling cards, which I'll definitely be going for. Again, if you guys want to see me like do some streaming, I'm playing this game pretty much daily. I will be getting back into Diablo 4. I pretty much set out to do everything I wanted to this season in Diablo 4. The only other two things that I can really do at this point is reach reach pit tier 150 and reach Paragon 300, which I'm never going to do. Alright, so here we got the amalgam, and even without Deadwire, you see how quick that sniper just deletes them. The parasite kill, that's good. But yeah, round 16, now we're legendary. And we have some money stacked up. I believe I go for plates next. Oh, nukes. I only get nukes at the end of rounds. So there's going to be a bunch of times you're going to see me avoid getting a nuke just because I'm trying to get the kills. And the nuke is just going to take those away. Yeah, it's 400 points, but if there's more than, 4 zombies, I'm losing points getting a nuke. Hell, even 3 zombies with crits, that's 345 points. So the nuke is barely getting you more. So I guess if it was 3, then yeah. But here I'm putting on Deadwire for the amalgam.
Who's next? Any takers?
Turtle shell is actually helping there by the zombies that were hitting me from behind. But you saw I took damage from the front. I definitely need to take that augment off. And again, everybody has their own playstyle. Some of my buddies love it. If a mangler's shooting at them, they can turn their back and take 0 damage. But I'll just face tank manglers and kill them. I'll melt them down quick. Here's where I make a mistake. You can see my dying wish just popped. That was my first big mistake right there. I just kind of wasn't tracking where the zombies were pathing and decided to run directly into their path. So that was unfortunate. So immediately I'm going back to get my quick revive, mainly for that dying wish that you saw just proc, letting me know I only have 2 more of those because you can only do it 3 times in a match. So there's good old Mustang in 4th. I don't know why they changed it. Or Sally in 4th is what they call it in this new one. They should have just kept it old school with Mustang and Sally, but did want to say I really do enjoy this map, Treyarch. I like the way it flows. Even though in this video I don't visit the islands or the boat and do all of the mini Easter eggs, like I feel like they really outdid themselves on this map. The feel of it, the layout, the look, the Easter egg is awesome. Not to take away from Liberty Falls, but Liberty Falls is like, to me, they always have like their main map, and then they have like the smaller side map, and you can definitely feel it when you're playing these 2 maps, that they put way more time and effort into this one. So boom, there's our parasite. And I'm doing this voiceover in one take, so I don't even remember if I've gotten the 300 kills yet. I don't believe I have. So I still have to get or finish that 300 kills with it being pack-a-punched before I can do the rapid kills to unlock gold. And if I did, my apologies again. Doing all this on one take and I didn't even see it pop up or notice it. Got the amalgam coming, and then I believe this is where mistake number 2 comes. Maybe because of turtle shell. I have to watch this right now and see what actually happened. I just remember I was low on health and then he grabs me. Pathing up to the right. See how you can see the electricity icon when I'm shooting the amalgam. We don't want that nuke. There's way too many zombies on there to get that nuke. If you're going for high rounds, then yeah, by all means, it flies through the rounds a whole lot faster getting nukes. I avoid them. Okay, yeah, so I was taking damage from the front, and then he grabs me, and there's my second proc of Dying Wish. And if you notice, my plates are still full, so that was all because of the turtle shell augment. So again, there's an example of why you shouldn't run it, because if I was running even just increased health, they would have been slapping me but taking away my plates as well as health, but not near as much health.
Double points.
So now we buy quick revive for, what is that, the 3rd time? I only have one more Dying Wish proc available. Luckily I still have self revive, and at this point the only reason I'll need salvage is to either craft more self revives or a mutant injection or a chopper gunner or something along those lines. So, you know, no panic. Just reset and forget that it happened. That's the best thing you can do in zombies, is just don't panic, reset, get your bearings back. It's a game most of us have played, you know, thousands of hours in. Even if it's a new COD zombies, it's still zombies. A lot of the core mechanics haven't changed. So with that full power, trying to make sure that I have hopefully 25, but at least 10 before I pop it. And I'm also wanting to get rid of the amalgam before I decide to commit to getting those fully charged medals and the main tank medals. Right there, I was just checking to see if I had a key. It was only blue, but I've had some crazy RNG where I go in there with a purple key and get plates. Oh, it wasn't an amalgam, it was just a mangler. So, and then boom, he drops me a chopper gunner. So we're set on our score streak for exfil. Or you can always use that to get yourself out of a situation when you're about to die, because it puts you in an invulnerable state. And here we're going to go check to just see what we get on a blue key. Nothing really crazy. I do take that just because, you know, it's better than my fists. Take the plate even though it was only like, you know, a fraction off of being full. I hope there's an augment coming that also can give us more plates in the reserve. I just feel like in the high rounds, they don't drop, or it feels like they're not dropping as much armor. And I'm constantly buying armor with my salvage.
That which makes you stronger.
Luckily, it's cheap, but I hope they give us an increase in the amount of plates we can carry, like 5 or 7.
Bonus points.
Got the old bird up and running for now. Evac available.
I contest. I win.
Yeah, again, coming back to this horde up spot. Really good at the beginning of rounds, especially in the higher ones, because you can just get massive amounts of zombies up there. I don't know what the round or the zombie cap is. I know it used to be something like 24 or 28. I haven't really attempted, but here we go, trying to get a fully charged medal and a main tank medal. Got the main tank. And there's the fully charged. So we're just knocking out 2 calling cards, you know, progress at the same time when we do that. So that helps. I've already finished energy mines, and at least for the calling cards. And I finished the dark flare. So now I'm working on frenzy guard. And then Healing Aura and Ether Shroud are next. Healing Aura will be the next one I do because Ether Shroud is locked until a higher level. And I didn't use one of my prestige tokens on it. Probably will this next time. Just to have it. Alright, so we're going back to the trials at the dock. What do we get this time? Death from above, easy ones. And honestly, guys, all these SAM trials are easy. I see a lot of people on social media websites talk about the flopper one sucks. Well, that's because you're jumping at ground level. You have to jump from elevation. The higher you are, the more damage it does. You know, but I still see a lot of people saying that it's impossible to do. In the beginning, I felt the same because I was trying to dive at him from ground level. It doesn't work like that. You need to be able to jump. Like right there, if I were to dive off with Flopper, that whole horde would have died. Even right there, you know, any elevation. And the higher you are, the more damage it does when you land. So, unfortunately, I never got that trial in this run. So I can't like show you guys, but I'm sure there'll be more videos to come if, you know, you guys want to see it. Don't do what I did here. If you do not have the stamina up augment falling from heights, that'll get you downed. I've actually downed myself quite a bit. I was using the tactical sprint duration increase, and there's been times where I jump over that particular side of the ledge and killed myself. Right there, I'm just checking my dailies. It was melee kills and dead wire kills, and wasn't going for melee on this one. My crit percentage actually dropped significantly because I was going high rounds with a grenade launcher and knife strats. And yeah, can't really crit with those. I think I dropped from 40% crit percent down to about 19, 18. So as I'm working on all these other guns, I'm going to get my crits back up. Do a Semtex there just because, why not? Popcorn. Another SAM challenge I see people complain about is like ones that you have to use certain field upgrades or certain kill streaks. Now, I've had the energy mine one glitch on me. Like when it says you have to use the energy mine, but you're not equipped with it. You can, quickly go to your options menu, go to your pause menu, and switch your upgrade to that, and it'll give it to you full. But sometimes, now not all the time, but sometimes after I use it, I can't get kills to get the progress back up. Normally you get 3 or 4 kills and it gives you it back. But when you switch to it and do it that way, sometimes it just gives you 0 progress on getting it back. And I think that's just a bug. I'd much prefer Treyarch just take that one out of the game and only put, any field upgrade. Because there's one that's any field upgrade. And they should just have that one take the place all the time. There, I wasn't sure if the amalgam was actually going to hit me, but it didn't look like he was about to throw his scorpion spear arm. Get over here. And believe it or not, while I was playing, I don't even know what perks I got, or gobblegums. Like, I don't even know if I got anything good. Even doing this voiceover, I haven't been watching when the gobblegums pop. I've been fortunate to get a lot of the ultras, so the one that I see the least is near-death experience. I get a lot of perkaholics, raindrops. I've gotten a few wonder bars, but near-death experience seems to be one that I think I only have 3, and I think one of those came from the Vault Edition. And then one of those came from reaching Prestige 1 level 20. So technically I've only seen one free one. That was just randomized, When I say free, I mean the random ones. Because if it's part of a Gobblegum pack for reaching a level at a Prestige, then that's fixed. The same with the Vault Edition purchase, giving you one of each.
Just stood there and let it happen.
So at this point, I believe I just missed the calling card for the 300 kills, because I have to be working on the rapid kills at this point. I hate those trial machines. Sometimes you can walk up to them and it's immediate prompt. Other times you walk up to it and it's like, bro. Alright, so here we go. Here's another one that I see some complaints on Reddit, on YouTube. People saying that, oh, they only give you 3 shots, it's so hard. Well, stop wasting your shots on 5 zombies. You have a minute and a half. Hoard them up and lay them out. It's very simple. I think that most players are just, I don't know. Like, you can see here that there's one shot, 13 kills. I didn't even charge it up all the way, so I could have gotten more. And instead of just blasting that small horde down, I'm waiting because we have plenty of time. I see people, even when I'm in games, where they'll just immediately shoot their 3 shots at like 5 different zombies. What's the point of that? You got 5 kills. Like, there's a time limit, and then boom. So I only used 2 of my shots. And this isn't oh, I'm better than you, It's like I'm trying to help other people. Like, because I see a lot of people complain about, that trial as well. And it's not hard if you just don't panic and take your time. You have a minute and a half to kill those zombies. You have 3 shots. And unless you have a backup mangler cannon, utilize those 3 shots well. But anyways, so here I'm going for the GS45. And my intention was to go back and get that purple tool. But since these were already purple off the wall, there was no point. So now I'm just going to go pack them. And during that whole trial, I left the parasite alive. But now it's time to die.
Max ammo.
Because I picked up Sally in 4th, aka Mustang and Sally, I needed to go get Flopper, get my loose change. That's just habit. I don't need the points at this round, but it's a good habit to get in. Always get your free money. Always get your loose change. And you can see the sniper's still putting in work, even though it's only pack 2. You know, definitely a pack 3 would have 2-shot that Mangler instead of 3-shot, but even then I almost took him out with 2. And then if you have napalm burst on your gun, you know, it's going to do extra damage to him for him being weak to fire. Now, when I train down here in the higher rounds, what I try to do is always look in front of me, because I know my horde is growing behind me. But if I turn around and kill my horde behind me, there's still zombies spawning in front. So when I turn around, now they're spawning behind me, and when I get to this point where I don't see any more spawning in front of me, then I know I'm pretty much safe to go ahead and, you know, clear the train behind me. Another good thing, oh, this is mistake number 3, guys. I went for that full power, and yeah, that was a mistake. And then I even switched to my Mustang and Sally, but I panic swapped, so I double hit my triangle button, or my swap button, and yeah, so that was my last use of Dying Wish, which means I'm out of quick revive, which means my healing is now, you know, I got to be a little bit more cautious, a little bit more careful. But yeah, I don't know what I was thinking going back and getting that, and boom, there's the Mystic Gold. So now I'm at the point where I can double pack my Sally in 4th, because I don't really need to use this gun anymore. There's no more progress that can be made towards it because I don't have my other sniper gold yet. So I can't work on the opal at this point. But yeah, that was me showing, hey, we did this without the boat glitch. No God mode, quote unquote. One of my favorite ones is when they say the God mode boat glitch. I'm like, bruh, that's a pile-up glitch. It's not God mode. You can definitely die in between those boats to anything. Parasites, zombies getting through, manglers walking over your boat for no reason at all. You know, the amalgamation, the scorpion spearing you and bringing you over to him. And I know it's his arm. He's like Stretch Armstrong with it. It's not Scorpion, but he's definitely like, come here. So now at this point, in my thought process while I'm playing, I just need to survive this round and I'm going to exfil, because there's nothing else I can do for that particular gun. Sure, I can go grab another gun and start working on it, but I'm at the point now where until a new map comes out, I'm just going in, working on 1, possibly 2, but mainly just 1 gun at a time, and that's it. Once I achieve my objective, you know, I bounce. Right here, I decided, because I don't need kills with my gun anymore, why not just grab a Hellstorm, shoot it out. We're gonna re-pick up my chopper gunner, grab that loot key, and I think we're gonna go see if there's anything good with that loot key. yeah, with those guns, you can train anywhere. Those guns are, you know, they're just amazing. I still have to get crits with them, so I'm gonna have to take off the dual wield off of my saved loadout for zombies and just put it to single. Because, I mean, yeah, you can get crits easily while it's dual wielded, but it's a lot easier if you can ADS with Deadshot. So here, yeah, chopper gunner and a gun, but I do need to work on that gun. But that'll be another video, or that'll just be another time when I'm playing. Maybe later tonight, but I'll put this video up, see how it does. If you guys want to see live streams of me playing, like I said in the beginning, just let me know, because I have no issues doing that. For my exfil strat, sometimes I run all the way down to where I was doing those SAM trials at the boat docks. Sometimes I jump, you know, straight into the water and just go find a boat here. There's no really like solid method that I use, because I just go whatever I'm feeling at the time. But we grab that boat, we're gonna save that chopper gunner, and you can use mutant injection too. Mutant injection is awesome for exfilling, but sub round 50 chopper gunner is fine. If you don't kill everything, you'll damn near kill, you know, almost everything, to where you only have to worry about less than 10 zombies. And if you're playing Liberty Falls, you pretty much will kill everything with a chopper gunner. So you see I ran into the middle before popping it, so that way I can get all the ones that are running back towards the, I guess, south side of that island. And I'm also, sometimes an amalgamation will spawn here, and you'll know because when you're shooting them, it takes like a lot of rounds to kill that diamond. And I thought it was him, but apparently that was a regular zombie, because it didn't say a special kill or elite kill. The amalgams are elites, the manglers are special. And then boom, we only had 7 zombies left with plenty of time. So exfils, you know, even in when I did around 102 exfil, I used the chopper gunner and I only had to kill like 5 or 6 things afterwards. And yeah, there is the gold camo on the first sniper rifle. Crit percent definitely went down toward the end. I had a good percentage going, I believe, in the beginning. And then, you know, you start, you know, using other things. Man, I do miss the double XP. I would have went up a lot higher. Pretty cool calling card right there for the mastery. And this is my loadout, guys. I believe I'm going to do some changes right here with the sight. The only reason I was using that red dot, I show it right here, is because I was just trying to finish the reticles, because that's also a calling card. You got to finish all reticles for all 33 optics, and I'm going to start working on that one next. But yeah, I'm out of here, guys. If you guys like the content, you know, like and subscribe. Let me know if you'd rather see more of this or just see me back on Diablo 4. I'm going to be playing both regardless, but I just want to know which one you guys would rather see me live stream or more videos to come. All right, y'all have a good one.